Jag the Apostle stands. What's going on, boys? Gang Club, your neighborhood friendly fat man.
Dr. Deck, what up, y'all?
We got the homie John Lee. We got the bookie in the building. We already been ripping some dabs, bro. Shout out the council.
Yes.
Jag gets busy in the booth, bro. Shout out Jag the Apostle, Mall Black, Manny DeVaz, my boy Zach Wright. Got you in the building tonight, Bubba. This is Do It to Death, bro. It's off their new mixtape. They have been dropping some fucking fire.
Fill us with no hands. It ain't no mystery. Essentially, it's mentally written in calligraphy. If you don't know by now, we two of the best. If you make the wrong move, it's two to your chest. We make
oh, it's just so hard. It's Do It to Death. You guys gotta go run these fucking numbers up. Fucking mom.
I'm going straight to the plug. Now if I said it, then I said it.
It was what it was.
Never switched up. I'm in every hood, and they all show me love.
My lord, bro.
Big brother.
Shout out everybody's big bro, Mall Black. Glad you guys are here. Share the live. Make sure you guys get it onto the Facebook. Whatever. Hit it to people in your fucking inbox. We're gonna be giving you guys a sneak peek stream of our newest song, which I am so fucking proud of. Shout out Soundbox Studios for putting that together for us. Everybody in the council. Bro, one reason to stay, I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's one of them ones. I gotta be honest.
It's got a hook. I like.
It feels like one of them ones.
It does.
Gas, bro.
It does.
And up to this point, the other songs that I've sang, like Right My Wrongs, I merely just simply do a chorus on. This one, I was a lot more involved.
Oh, your brother's in there.
Oh, Colin Cooper, what up, Bubba? Shout out my baby brother. Actually, his birthday just passed not too long ago, by the way. So happy belated birthday, Bubba.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
T.R. Hayford, what's up, Bubba? Kayla Redmond, what's cracking? Kasha, glad you're in the building.
Hi, Kasha. How are you?
I can't wait to see everybody hit the fucking 4th of July.
I know,
fest,
dude.
bro.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Bogger display of pyro is going to be absolutely insane, and I and the council will be in the building. Shout out Billy Blaze, because you know he's got the kids going to be right there with us. And myself and Mike Walisea are doing stand-up comedy on the 4th. You're going to have to come. You got to come through. Jay Davis is going to be there.
Free dab bar. Free dab bar.
Free dab.
If you want your chest to cave in, come see my mans.
You think come to me swole and find out.
Get the heart to pumping.
Jake McCardle, what's up, Bubba? Sparks in the chat. What up, girl? Tia, cannot wait to see you. Mama Wolf, what's up? Did we get everybody? I feel like we need to go up. We're going to get a couple people in here, and then we are going to stream. I'll probably do it maybe once, maybe twice during the lives in case somebody misses it. But you guys can go back. But I want to know you guys' honest opinions. David Evans, what up? Michelle Hollingshead, hello, darling. Hannah Carpenter, how you doing? We're going to get started. Let's see here. Do we go? Linda Dobranetsky.
Hi, Linda.
Brian Hayhurst. Hey, listen, bro. Kelsey, what up? Glad you could make it. Listen, this has been a long time coming. I want to shout out Jag because my man put in work on this to make this happen. Ty McDonald.
I'm telling you.
Jag works, bro.
Jag stays in the studio.
Jeff Brody.
That's why you don't see him. He stays in the studio.
Deadpool needs weed. Facts.
I like it.
Taylor Porter, glad you can make it in. Actually, Taylor is somebody that is tagged in this because she is who did the chorus for us. I had asked a bunch of people, and we had a bunch of people that, I mean, you guys were amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. She just had that particular set of skills that I was looking for. Because I had said, give me old school Bone Thugs with a little southern twang, and she shows up. Shout out Billy Blaze and Miss Jackie. I needed old school Bone Thugs with some, you know what I mean, with a little hick to them. And she said, well, hello.
I told you it had a Tupac hook.
Bro.
I told you, yeah. It had old school, and then you said Bone Thugs.
Listen.
It had a Tupac, it had that Tupac bounce, bro. It just did.
My little brother, I did send it
and
to him.
And then I heard it, and I was like, yep, that's still there.
And that's what he said, too.
What, Tupac? Yeah, I know.
That's what he said, too. But I'm going to let you guys hear it because I know a lot of people are only here because they want to hear the song. Adam Loffman, what's up, boss? Glad you can make it in. Hopefully get to see my Jeep needs an oil pan.
Yeah, she needs an oil pan change. Her
Ah.
oil pan's leaking.
I wish we could get up to, if I'm gonna see if fucking Patrick can make it to you. Let's go, Jag, be hustling in that studio. Listen, Jag puts in work in the studio, dude. Shout out to Council. Y'all need to go. Facts.
Yeah.
The Council 2432. Go follow that on YouTube and run those numbers up. They have been dropping heat, especially Manny Devise, bro. From the moment I did not know Manny up until THC became a thing. Like once they had brought up the THC video, I met him while we were making the video with him. Since then, bro, Manny is one of the coolest fucking people I've ever met. But the amount of fucking, I don't even know how to even put it. Like the amount of work this kid's put in from where he started.
Just his growth.
Dude, my God!
Yeah, lyrically and everything.
It's crazy.
It
Like
is.
you could
It
tell
is.
he was shy and timid at first.
Hey, Manny's the GOAT, bro.
Bro, Manny's putting in work and he's
Michelle,
been.
yeah.
Shout out
It
Snakes.
has that dear mama. Yeah, it does.
See, I love you guys. Stacey Plants, what up?
Yeah, that's
Give
what-
Deadpool a
That's what I
joint.
thought too.
I got you. We need to hit some dabs. Let's rip a dab. I need you guys to drop those green hearts in the comments real fast. Share this real fast. Pop out, hit that like button. We're going to get into the very first playing of it so that way the ones that aren't here for the whole live, you get to hear it. I want to know how you feel about it, and then I'll see you guys later on. But for the rest of you guys, we're going to have some fun tonight. John Lee's always fun conversation, bro. Always fun conversation, especially once you get him started on something, bro. He'll tell you how he feels about it, and I love it. But without further ado, you enjoying yourself. Glad you came back, Bob.
Dude, I love you guys, man.
See,
I love you guys, man.
do we love?
Yeah, I mean for real, because for one, fucking Cowboys fan. So we already love my boys.
DC for
Yeah,
real.
DC for life.
You
Okay,
already
see.
know we out
And
here.
the thing is,
Gizmo.
also the Weed Suit Hero things we go do, the advocacy the advocacy work we do, the events we go do and support.
Oh, God.
We have so much in common. You know what I mean?
We have a whole lot more in common
I've
than not.
been in the weed game for
word.
a minute. You know what I mean? So this is just shit I've been waiting to have. You know what I mean?
And we can
Cheating
finally
the
do it
game.
and not have to worry about it. Look at all these green hearts.
And so Green Hearts, yes,
Love
yes,
y'all,
yes.
man. We do,
And
we
so
love y'all.
yeah, dude, I love you guys. I'll be here anytime. You know. So.
Word.
so.
And for those of you that don't know, John Lee was in an accident that he uses cannabis to medicate with on a day-to-day basis.
Super, sir.
What?
He said, let's hear it.
All right, fuck.
Yo, hold
Yeah,
on a
oh, yeah,
minute.
Here, yep.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Shit.
One reason to stay.
I'll give you a dab. Do it.
Bang this.
Turn it up, man. Banger.
There we go. Hit it.
Taylor killed this shit, bro. If you're feeling, I need them fire emojis drop quick.
Dad's got a motherfucking sway.
So many nights I laid awake, just pressing shit. Like how the fuck could I let all this damn depression win? Lost inside with all these demons, but try not to let them in. Nerves got me shaking from these booze and all these pills again. Before I go, I left a note upon your nightstand. Tears streaming, pistol gleaming in my right hand. No more smiles, just to hide my struggles, finding comfort being numb. Lord help me, I'm in trouble. Where's the sign out when you fucking need it? Learn from life's lessons once you've been defeated. Need someone to say they love me when they really mean it. Signs been there the whole time, but just too blind to read it. Hard times, they never last. Can't make it to the future running through your past. Hard times, man, they never last. Can't make it to the future rolling through your past. Yeah.
She killed this shit, bro. Let you find one reason to stay.
Who would you call when your back's against the wall? If you tripping, who's gonna catch you when you fall? This works.
Man, he goes nuts.
I'm in awe, cause my heart and soul's been stolen, but my mind and body stars. When decide your past. Lack of direction. direction keeps you stagnant between four
Walls with those walls talk, man.
If
You got it.
Enough, gotta get about that space, dog. But give it time, cause if you rushing, then you're space, dog. These bars can go over your head like you in a cage. Or you can find the national treasure like Nicolas Cage. Just know your oil can be a haze, I won't let you see the way. Gotta get out the smoke and mirror so you ain't lost in your days. Just know your route, don't get lost in your ways. And know your doubt, it's something you made or consider to be true.
What's up, Walter?
She's got me in the hope that you find one reason to stay.
I'm a train wreck.
It's so dope hearing that come
Believe
together,
that no
bro.
matter where we are in life, you can always steer it back. It ain't never too late. Reach out, talk to somebody. Everything gets better with time.
Dude.
Bro,
Bro, if you needed proof, you know, yes, I like it. Yes.
like
I like it.
that when I wrote that one anyway, as soon as I heard the beat, which actually shout out my boys from Delata because actually that was actually given to me, my boy Chris Mack. He is actually, or Scott Emack is who got that for me. He gave me this fucking email that had a shitload of fucking beats, and he's like, look,
beats? Oh, bro,
yeah,
wow,
he said,
shit,
look,
yeah.
yeah, dude, shout out
Yeah.
Scott Emack from fucking
Yeah.
Delata, bro. I got a hold of Zach and was like, dude, you gotta hear some of these.
Right?
Soon as I heard it, I don't know, like my addiction had like it literally shaped me into who I am today. And I wanted to write something where I could get that across and get it. I wanted to convey the fact that if that's something you're going through right now,
That's
it ain't too late.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want that to kind of resonate with people because that is what our entire fucking channel is about. Shit happens. It is what it is. It can be bad, but it doesn't have to stay bad.
That's it. Don't have to stay there.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
It doesn't have to stay bad. And I'm hoping that that gets across with that song because I know it does with me. So if you guys liked it, I need y'all to share the fuck out of that.
Share the fuck out of it.
Need more ASAP, bro. Got you. I'm
Yeah.
working on right my
Yeah.
wrongs. We just simply, I got to get the rest of the piano done, and that's it. We got to have him.
Right.
Yeah, Jag the Apostle's actually moving right now. Once he's
Yes,
moved, we
yes.
can finish that up.
Yes.
But got to shout out Joe Carr on that one because he kills it with that fucking guitar. But we was in there working on it. Jag was replacing the second verse for me because of the person that was initially doing it is no longer with us. As far
I
as
will
like,
be
the group.
coming by your booth, Kasha.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
We'll be invading your booth.
I can't wait to see you guys, bro. That
Right.
summer bash is gonna be dope.
That summer, it is gonna be fun. Even because look, after next weekend,
Our schedule's crazy.
you know what I mean? It's on. I mean, for real. Because how many events we got in July?
All of them.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, there's like 6, 7.
You know what I mean? How many weekends are in July?
All of
You know what I mean?
We got a lot.
So, I know that we're going to Missouri once.
Yeah.
So I do know that.
That's
so.
the summer bash, and she will be there for that one.
Yeah, I do know that.
But yeah, Right My Wrongs is coming, and actually I'm working on a little bit more hype.
Are you going to try to get
Little
those
more.
ready to perform in? So it's
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. No,
Okay.
that is written in the stars. But I was
Okay.
hoping to have
Okay.
Right My Wrongs done too, because then you can just write it one into the other and kind of like a part 1, part 2, because that's
Okay, I was wondering because that's good. I was wondering if you were going to have
yeah.
you know that in the
Yeah.
set. in the
If
set
nothing
list.
else, that one's ready to rock.
Right.
Shout out
Yeah.
Jag. Like, and
Right.
Chase, dude, Chase killed that. Dude, Chase Watts at Soundbox.
Fire, bro.
Man, when I tell you,
And you picked the right voice for the old girl though, dude. You did. You did. She killed it.
I've got
She
so
really
much
did.
more work for Taylor.
Yeah, she killed it.
Female vocals are important in a lot of songs, especially if you're trying to, like, when you're trying to convey a certain feeling.
It is.
You just,
Yeah.
I was
You need
singing
somebody
it.
that touches what you're trying to say like that. You do.
I sang
Yeah.
it at first, and we
Yeah.
sang it a couple different ways, and I was like, but like when I wrote it, I pictured those slower like chorus with like old Bone Thugs and Harmony, where you had that fucking, you know what I mean, like the old gospel thing going on in the background.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, that would sound dope, but just a
Right.
little bit of southern twang, because let's be honest.
Right.
Redneck defined. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Don't let the gold nugs fool you.
Yeah.
And it worked, bro. She got there, 2 takes, done.
Wow.
3rd for the ad lib. That simple.
Damn.
She was
Wow. She nailed it.
bro,
Damn,
crushed it.
Yeah.
I had sent her
Yeah.
the file a little, you know what I mean, a little bit before.
Right.
She listened to it a couple times. I mean, I think it was only like 3 days in between when I had sent her
Yeah,
the message
yeah.
to when she would come up and met to get it done.
Right.
She killed it. Fucking killed it. Got a hold of Chase. Jag had it put together really fucking well. Sent the stem files over to Chase. He had it for maybe a week. Maybe.
Right, yeah, because it came together. You sent me a rough copy of
Yeah.
it, and then you sent me the final, and it wasn't long. It wasn't at all.
No, sir.
Yeah.
And I have the performance version, the WAV file, the MP3 file.
Right. Well,
I've
that's
got
your
2
song.
different performance
Yeah.
versions of it. That way,
Yeah.
if we decide to perform it like
Right,
without lyrics,
right.
we've got it, all of it. So, shout out Soundbox Studios, bro. Y'all need something mixed up, get a hold of them. Please, bro.
Shout out-
Soundbox Studios.
Shout out to Danny.
Danny, absolutely. Actually, if you guys can keep Danny Kinnison's family in your thoughts. Sorry, a lot of dabs. But
Lost a fan.
he did. They're suffering a loss right now. I'm not going to put the man's business out there. I'll leave that to him. But if you guys follow him, go show him all the love and support you guys can. If not, if you guys can at least keep him in your thoughts.
Prayers, my brother.
We absolutely love you, bub. And trust me, I get it. This song hits close for a lot of people.
Massage
for a
chair,
lot
the
of
redneck
reasons.
rave. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what's-
wait.
That's dude. Oh, where are you? I need to find you like immediately when I get there.
Shit. Sign me up.
I know,
right?
massage chair. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Use
Yeah.
mud? Like,
I'm gonna need that.
Everybody, you're doing. You're gonna be like. No, you're gonna know.
facts. They'll keep you busy. Taylor, no, absolutely. Love your work.
Right.
And she actually, if you guys follow her TikTok, she sings on her like during lives on her TikTok and shit, like on Facebook all the time. I catch her at least once a night during the week. Like, you know what I mean? She's hella entertaining. She's incredibly talented. So, Miss Taylor Porter here. Make sure you guys go give her a follow. Absolutely worth it. That young lady can sing.
Yes, you did very, very
Drink
well.
water and that
Yes.
There's some right there on the thing.
She said family gets free massage.
Oh shit. Yes.
I'm your uncle.
That's it. I know. I'm somewhere.
Hey, we're there.
I'm
Somewhere,
Skunk
family.
Porch Gang.
Yes. Yes.
John Lee, you know, operate this side by side.
Oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah, we'll get there.
Chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm there, dog. Absolutely.
Coming apart. Had to give us
That's
a
the only
thumb.
thing about going to those events when you're handicapped and you know the spirit's willing, but you know when you're walking in a foot of fucking mud and it's a fucking monsoon.
You thugged it out,
You
though.
know what I mean?
Fuck that shit.
You know what I mean?
Thugged it out.
But you know, you know, having the right tools that we're gonna need next time will
Who rolled
become
this?
much in handy because after all, it is a
When I rolled
mud
in,
park. It is
this
a mud
thing ain't
park.
staying
You know what I
licked for
mean?
nothing.
The
Did you roll
redneck
that?
graves are always in mud parks. You know what I mean? So
I rolled that.
there's a certain degree
It
of
ain't
mud
sticky.
and nasty. You know,
No
I
matter
get
what.
that.
Yeah.
So.
So, John Lee, for the people that haven't been following that, tell them your story. Who are you?
Oh, a story. Nah, my story. My name is John Lee, and I am the CFO of the Holistic Cloud LLC. I take care of everybody's financials, the paychecks. I take care of all the salaries. I take care of all the taxes. I take care of all. I'm Mr. Fix-It, so to speak. Okay. If there's a problem and Bill is out doing what Bill does, he calls me, and I try to fix it to the best of my ability, and usually I get it done. I'm a day one cloudy man. I've known Bill since way before the cloud was even born. He told me his dream about it at a party, the Bel Air Kush 2 party in Jackson, Ohio. It was Halloween time, so we had a Halloween party. That's where I met Jeremy and Michelle.
They're
where I-
amazing. Shout out to Evelyn's.
Yes, that's where I first met Mark Bryant.
Yep. Rest in
Okay,
peace, Mark
yes.
Bryant.
And you know, a few others. And Bill told me his dream of he didn't quite have a name up for it yet, but I knew what he was trying to get at. You know what I mean? And so,
Exactly what we built.
and then about 2 weeks later, he called me and asked me, he said, dude, you still do that? I said, yeah. He said, would you do that for me? I said, yeah. Hell yeah, I'll do that. You know what I mean? And then after a while, I used to be the village fiscal officer for villages in Ohio. I paid all their bills, I paid all the taxes, and did all the same stuff that I do now. And so that's how I met Bill. That's how I came into the cloud. Things like that. I got injured in a car accident in 2002. I bought a brand new van from Kia, A&B Kia, when they were still out on the river in 2002, back in the day. I had it 4 days, and an 18-wheeler ran me off the road in Corsicana, Texas, out of a merge lane, going from 2 lanes to 1 lane.
Ow!
It was going 65 miles an hour, and I hit, and then it swerved me into the merge lane, and then I hit swerved me out of the lane, and then hit, and then I don't really know what happened. And then we flipped 5 times end over end, according to the passenger that was behind me. Okay. All right. My wife was in the car, and my niece and my 2 stepsons, Barb's 2 twin boys. I was hurt the worst, and I was the only one who had a seatbelt on.
Wow.
You believe that shit? You believe that?
Wow.
My 2 boys were ejected. One and my Barb and my niece Amber were ejected. Barb was ejected like into almost like a ditch area, and my niece landed in her lap. Okay.
Wow.
And only thing I remember was not being able to move, hanging upside down, and a Hispanic dude in my ear telling me it's gonna be okay. You're still alive. You're gonna be okay.
He said, I don't see color at all. Why? Because the last person I seen was Jesus.
No, it ain't that. That's why I posted that. You know what I mean? Everybody in my circle, we're all different. You know what I mean? We're
Facts.
all colors, but we're all fucking brothers.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm calling one of these motherfuckers before I call anybody else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It don't matter. I know if I need something, Maul's gonna be there. Jag gonna be there. You know what I mean?
In a heartbeat.
But anyway, so
Zach made a kind of upset post one day, and Maul was ready to ride.
yeah.
Bro, he was ready to hop in the car, bro.
That was a post on Facebook. He said, where the fuck we going?
It's like,
I
it ain't
spent-
that
yeah.
serious.
I spent a long time in the hospital learning to do everything again. I was paralyzed from the neck down. I broke 5, C5, C6, and C7.
Jesus.
Had to have 2 pieces of titanium here with 3 pieces of cadaver bone.
And this man walks every event with us.
They gave me a 15% chance of walking the day of the surgery.
You said, fuck that. Watch.
I was 26 years old.
He walks every event, bro.
2002.
Every event.
And
Whole
so,
time.
Hey dude, I love to shoot pool. You know I like to shoot pool.
Bro, he's nasty.
Okay.
He will beat anyone in this room. I'll put money on it.
I got to where I could do some moving around, because when you're paralyzed, they say that your dominant side is the one that comes back first. It's a brain thing.
Right.
Once you make your brain operate some things that your body can't do anymore, you get reach arounds and you compensate and such things. And so I was.
You get reach arounds. Nice.
Bruh,
Sign me up.
it ain't that, dude. Whenever
I'll take a screw or 2.
whenever that happened, I knew it was fucking possible. Okay? I was praying, dude. Praying.
yes.
Praying. Whenever that happened, I'm like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
He said, I'm still in this.
Still in the game. You know what I mean?
I understand that so much
It
more
ain't
now.
That ain't that. That means it's possible to get out of that chair.
Right.
Okay? Because I had some feeling and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I started shooting pool and shit, man, at that place, because I used to shoot pool really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, I
Still really
I was
does.
good. Better, way better now. Better than that. And so I
Pretty fucking good.
I was at a rehab hospital in Houston, Texas, because I had my accident in Texas, and they life-lighted me to Shreveport, Louisiana. Me and Barb both. Barb was in a coma for a week.
Wow.
She still has no sense of smell. Still to this day.
She
I've
said
taken her to a marijuana grow, Jason's. I walked her in there.
she can see it, but she can't smell it. That would
Smell
suck.
nothing.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
She's an amazing lady,
Oh, dude, I love Barb.
Barb's
Shout out Green
great,
M&M.
Yeah, Green
Yes.
M&M's a great
Absolutely love
person.
that woman. She
Love
has
her
the
to death.
biggest heart. Like, she
Yeah.
has the heart.
Yeah, I
of
got to where I
gold.
just got to where, you know, one day at a time, and got up to kind of where I could know devices and plateaued and started getting rid of devices and started using cannabis to get off the meds. That was the next step because I couldn't do anything. I was drooling, you know, taking so many meds. Did one thing to counteract this fucking thing and this thing, but I always noticed that cannabis was my steady. You know what I mean? Even back in 2004, 2005, in Texas of all places.
And that, I bet, was tough because
Okay.
they're still
Yeah.
pretty gnarly about that.
Right.
And so, yeah, you could go back today. You go to jail for fucking roach, man.
yeah.
You know, no shit. And weed, back when I started smoking, was as hard as this fucking phone, man.
Yeah.
Okay, had to cut that shit up and brick. It was fucking gross.
That's why for the first,
You know what I mean?
first 10 years I smoked weed, I never owned a grinder. I always used scissors. Now the shit you have nowadays, them scissors are they're gonna get gummed up
Yeah.
quick. 1/8, them scissors are fucked. You can clean them with some alcohol, but 1/8, them scissors, might as well buy another pair.
Yeah.
But back in the day, that's all I used was scissors. Turn that shit into dust.
Yeah, I started bookkeeping and accounting after I got hurt because I worked out on the river on the barges for about 13 years. I started out there actually I quit high school and started out there at 17.
That's one job I never did.
I started as a deckhand in 1993 at $50 a day. And now the going wage for a deckhand is $2.55 a day right now, starting.
They make good money.
Yeah,
That's why I said that's one. I applied. I got my TWIC card.
And yeah,
Like, I was going.
and then I worked my way up after a
back
while
on
to
the
deck
ground.
mate. You know, I had several guys underneath me then. And I was 21, 22. And then I had Sean, my kid, at 23. And then because
I was
we was
21
doing little
first.
things on the side too that, you know, it kind of, that's why another reason I moved up here. You know, I didn't want to threaten my career either. I had a good job too, and I had a good side hustle. So, you know, things were good. And so I had, you know, we had to move. Had to go.
Right.
So we
no.
moved up to Ohio, to my mother, to the farm, Mount Pleasant, where, you know.
You got
my
a
son
nice
was
little
raised.
place out there, though.
Yeah.
It's out there, but it ain't out there. Like, but it is, but it ain't. Like, it's
I
quaint.
moved up to unloading chemical barges that those tugs push. Yeah, I did that. When I got hurt, I was making $195 a day. When I got hurt. Now, these fuckers make $350, almost $500 a day. That's how much pilots were making. Now pilots are making $1,000 a day for 12 hours of work. That's just pilot. Oh yeah.
See, I miss
Oh, yeah.
being able to make big money. and
But
I
you're
do,
never home.
but- right.
I was gone 310
You
days.
trade
a
your
year.
life for that.
I was gone all the time.
I missed
All
my
the
oldest
time.
son growing up. I worked so fucking much. I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So I feel that.
And then I was home, and then all my friends had real jobs, so they couldn't go out and party when I was at home. I was at home fucking bored. So I'd be like, hey, I need to go back to work. You know what I mean? Be gone.
I'm on midnights, they're on days.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
none of them
Yeah.
working at all, and they'd
Yeah.
always ask me for money, and I couldn't, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
was like, I couldn't do it.
So it took me until 43 to find my clique, to find my squad. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Kate motherfucking Savage, what up? No Hawk Rush, all about the facts. Wait, what conversation am I missing in the chat here? Hang
Right.
on.
I haven't heard the Hawk 2 yet. So you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I put as the title. I figured if
Okay.
anything, it's going to...
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
coming looking for Hawk 2. There you go. Glad I got you. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Welcome to Dabbing with Dad. Subscribe. I'm gonna start. I'm telling you, every fucking caption I make is gonna have Hawk 2 in it for the next 2 weeks. Algorithm, I'm coming
Yeah.
for you. You gonna see me. They're gonna be, people gonna be like false advertising. It's Hawk 2.
Speaking of music,
Count my end of the bargain.
Speaking of music, did you catch that Kendrick Lamar concert?
I did.
Did you watch that? I did too.
did.
What'd you? Yeah. What?
I was actually incredibly proud of it. I don't think Drizzy realizes how bad things have really gotten. But his career, he's gonna have to go. Bet you he comes up with a country fucking album here in the next like 6
He's
months.
painting his
You know what I mean?
fingernails. He's gonna go emo like MGK.
I bet you he does country. That's what everyone else was
Who,
doing.
Kendrick
Beyonce's
Lamar?
career started to
No,
do this.
Drake.
Country.
Drake's gonna go emo. Or he's gonna try to make
You
it.
really think
It's gonna be one of the
you
others.
think Kendrick's gonna chase him out of the genre?
Yes. Absolutely.
He's
You think
already
he-
out.
Mom Spaghetti.
Really?
He's already out.
Oh, he got Eminem.
They're mentioning
He
him.
got Eminem.
He got MGK, bro.
Well, I mean, Eminem did say Kendrick Lamar was one of the best up-and-coming lyricists
And he
in
really
the game.
is. But
And
the
that
pro-
was a few years ago.
There's too many
know what I mean?
allegations of Mr. BBL
There's some
talking inappropriately with some way too young of
Yeah, that's why he said
teenagers.
that's why he said pedophile in the
That's why he called
song.
him
So,
minor.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And there's a lot of these
Yeah.
girls that are coming, you know what I mean, which, whatever, but,
I
so-
just sisters.
and I say this to say, everyone's like, well, what if they said it about you? I don't put myself in situations where they would be able to say things like that, and that's why.
Yeah, fact.
I hug more grown men than I do anyone else.
Oh, God.
So,
Oh, dude.
That's
Yes.
facts.
Yes.
That's facts.
Covered in mud at the redneck. Yeah, we're at the rave. Oh
I'm
my
hugging
gosh,
the bros
yeah.
more than I'm
Yeah,
hugging
the
any other
hoes.
females.
More the bros more than
you
the
ain't
hoes.
about to say shit
yeah.
to me.
That's it.
So-
You're not about to catch me and no. Yeah.
Bingo. I just don't put myself in those situations. So I
Nah.
feel like if you're a good man, you never have to worry about it being said about
Yep.
you.
Well, ain't that? Even if you do, you bag bitch. You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah, bag bitch.
I just went ahead and said,
You know what I mean?
like,
Yeah, I mean for real. Hey.
but even past that, even just on a whole other license registration proof that you're old enough. I'm sorry.
ID.
I need ID.
Yeah.
I need ID.
Yeah, that's your job.
And the
yeah,
wife's
right?
got to prove.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You got me fucked up. So I just don't put myself in that situation, so I don't have to worry about that. And I feel like most real men in the world would say the same thing. We just don't put ourselves in that situation where anyone could say something that fucked up about us.
Period.
Point blank. I got babies that age. Nope.
I'd shoot somebody, bro.
Oh, bro.
I'm not gonna say what I'd do because then if something happens, I become a top. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
smarter than
yeah,
that.
No.
I'm also smart enough to know that I'll catch more. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. Topic change.
I'll catch more with a grape charge than I will with an assault charge. Keep it up, BBL.
Oh, these at the
Give
Cloud
me Porch
Blair?
Gang.
Do we have any of these at the Cloud
Actually,
Blair?
I think we do, and
That's
if
what she
not,
said.
if not, I do have some up at the Cloud up in Steubenville, and I can bring some down next weekend with me when I come down.
Yeah, okay.
So that we can make it happen one way
Yeah.
or another. But I will check, because I will be in the Bel Air Cloud tomorrow from
That's
10
what I was
to
gonna
8
ask,
all
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So if you're in Bel Air, stop and see me. Gotta go, guys. Good night, darling. I appreciate
Night,
everybody
Tia.
that came and showed love for the song. I hope you guys share it. I will be playing it again here momentarily, just for anyone that missed it. Told y'all I'm letting you screen it. That is what it is. If it's good, let me know.
I'm telling you guys,
Fire.
the Weed Suit Heroes
We're everywhere.
are about to kick the fuck out of July. Okay? Alright? If you
showing out.
haven't heard of us, you about to. Okay, I mean for real. They're performing twice over the weekend, right?
Mhm,
Yes,
the
y'all
4th and the
closing.
6th.
Y'all, yeah, that's what I say. And then we're basically gonna be in our suits and shit when we can, because it's gonna be a hot motherfucker too. So don't fret if we don't.
I've got to do some.
So-
I'm doing stand up on top of that on Friday. So Plug and I are also doing stand up. Then I'm performing with the council later that evening, which I don't hate those days.
And then what we got after that? Is there anything else before the rave?
The summer bash for RL Strength and Conditioning
Okay.
is coming up there too, which there's dunk tank for the kids, myself, Billy Blaze, Mike Wallacea. You got a Kane Shepherd, I know is supposed to be in there too. Like there's it's gonna be a
Okay.
good time.
Okay.
$1 a toss.
And then we
Get
got
somebody wet.
the Redneck Rave in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then it's the Nasty Glass event.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then Lake of the Ozarks is supposed to be in
Yeah,
there
what-
somewhere.
I don't-
Speaking Gamer Got a Game, shout out J. Rue, Mon Valley Pro.
I don't know if we're doing that.
I
asked Bill.
I'm
Missouri.
indifferent.
Yeah, are you?
I'm indifferent.
I could, yes or no?
Right.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, okay.
I'm into.
Because I asked him if we were how many trips we were making to Missouri,
We've got.
and he said one.
Yeah. We've got so
and
many.
That's the one we're actually on paper for, booked for.
Yes.
We're not really. I don't think we're really booked for.
No,
that
that
show.
was merely a question
Yeah,
of a
so-
hey, and
Yeah.
I'm cool either way.
That's what I come to understand.
I'm cool
And,
either way. We
you
go
know,
cool. We don't.
One
hey,
trip
next
because
year.
we're on the fly. All right, so yeah.
Because every other weekend, like,
Yeah, we're back to back, and then we're got to go to Boston sometime in the fall. I'm
that's
excited
gonna be a
about
good
that.
one.
I'm excited
That's
about
gonna
that.
be a good one.
We're supposed to go to Boston to the Boston Freedom Festival.
And then there's also some other events that are going to be popping
Yeah,
up.
up during
in
the fall
between
too.
there.
Yeah,
I happen to know on good authority with some pretty big folks,
Right,
which I'll be able to
right.
announce here directly, but I can't do it without the guys. So, just keep watching.
like I said, if you don't know who the Weed Suit Heroes are, you know what I mean.
I can't.
Keep watching and stay tuned.
J-Roo will definitely be back on the show here directly as well, because I'm also trying to get Pork Chop over here so we can start pushing the 4th annual Summer Bash for Nasty Glass.
What kind of
because-
dabs?
Oh, really?
None. Give it, man. He says ready for dabs, man. I guess he's ready.
All right.
So.
J-Roo found out real quick we're exactly who we are on the internet.
Oh yeah, that's what I tell everybody.
Bro, you
We
should've seen the
are who we
Bro.
are online, man. We don't
He-
fuck around.
He realized real quick, like, we smoke, we mean it. He keeps up. Not saying he doesn't, but I think we surprised him.
I made him give me the T-bone knee at the party, at 420 party. Yeah.
We is who he says he is.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
I couldn't breathe for like the first 20 minutes of the show, bro. I was over here fucking
Yeah, I was
roasted.
sweating
I'm over
and
here
shit.
dying,
Yeah,
can't
I
breathe.
was
Feel like I was gonna tell you, heart attack central.
Oh, he was over there for the fan a little bit ago.
I was trying.
That first rip you gave me,
Yeah, bro.
About killed me, bro. I had to sit down. I
Oh,
was
these
sweating and shit.
Fucking dabs, man. I'm telling you, you talk about hitting another one.
Yes,
One last
dab time.
one
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, you said that.
For anyone who missed it,
Yeah, I'm coming late. Yeah.
Kate Savage, love you, darling. We get it, I promise. We love you.
Love you, Sparks. Thank you.
Nights I laid awake, just pressing shit to question shit. Like how the fuck could I let all this damn depression win? Lost inside with all these demons, but try not to let them in. Nerves got me shaking from these booze and all these pills again. Before I go, I left a note up on your nightstand. Tears streaming, pistol gleaming in my right hand. No more smiles, just to hide my struggles, finding comfort being numb. Lord help me, I'm in trouble. Where's the sign out when you fucking need it?
Not as
Learn
hard.
from life's lessons once you've been defeated. Need someone to say they love me when they really mean it. Signs been there the whole time, but just too blind to read it. Hard times, they never last. Can't make it to the future running through your past. Hard times, they never last. Can't make it to the future rolling through your past. Yeah.
Who is you call when your back's against the wall? If you tripping, who's gonna catch you when you fall? This world's too small for my problems, I'm in awe. Cause my heart and soul's been solid, my mind and body starved.
Michelle Evelyn, darling.
Discipline decides your past.
We were just
Hi,
talking
Michelle.
about you.
Keep you
Zach.
stagnant between four walls, and trust me, those walls talk back. If you stay long enough, gotta get about that space, dog.
Shout out to Council, Many Divides, Jack the Apostle, Malt BC.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like you in a cage, or you can find a national treasure like Nicolas Cage. Just know your oil can be a haze, I won't let you see the way. Gotta get out the smoke and mirror so you ain't lost in your days. Just know your route, don't get lost in your ways. And know your doubt is something you made. To be true.
I believe that no matter where we are in life, you can always steer it back around. It ain't never too late.
Exactly. Ain't that bad right there.
Everything gets better with time. Yeah.
Fun.
Right.
That shit is so hard.
Yeah.
Shout out Soundbox Studios. If you guys like that, I need you guys to let me know because I'm waiting. I gotta talk to Jag and then find out what they want to do with visual, music video, whatever. But I want to drop this shit so bad. Bro, when I tell you, I just want to drop this goddamn song. So bad.
Bro, very soon.
You just want to leak in the storm cloud, don't you?
So fucking bad, bro. Just let it.
Yeah, right? Oops. Just do one of those.
He just wishes somebody leaked.
Here, he's going to do one of these. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure I do it that way the council gets credit.
I know, yeah. Oh,
But-
yeah, I get it.
I need it dropped so bad, like yesterday.
Man, Jag just...
Bro,
he just
Jag had that thing set up perfectly. Chase
Yeah.
came in and said, do. Perfect.
Mowed it the fuck down.
Perfect. Perfection.
Bad shit.
But-
Motherfucker.
What's your favorite strain?
my favorite what?
Strain.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to say Tangy.
He was
Well-
going to if it wasn't for that fucking mom spaghetti.
If it wasn't for Mom's spaghetti, I would have said Tangy. I'm growing a Tangy plant now. I'd give my the other use of my other leg if I could find a cut of Mom's spaghetti. Let's put it that way.
Man, you ever want to find a seed? Just let me go through your weed.
I do that my own self, dude. I found
always
some, I found
find
some
them.
through the clouds.
I find seeds every fucking bag of weed I open. I find a seed. People say, "Oh, I'll never
man.
find a seed in that weed." Shit, I'll find. two
Yeah,
or
but the
three
question
of them.
is are they usable? Is what
Oh,
the, I mean,
yeah.
that's the biggest
Yeah.
All
issue.
8 of my grape apes have been.
Nice.
All 8 of them are this tall, coming out of my planters. All 8 of them, dude. I was up with that other light in there, dude. I could pop them down, turn them down a little bit.
So you got
get that
8
fan.
grape apes going?
All female?
I think.
Okay.
He said, "I think."
We'll find out in a few
I'll
ways when I
say.
flip them. And then Daddy's gonna play. I haven't seen anything male that I could tell as far as when vegetation's going.
Gotta look for wee woos.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen the wee-woos. I haven't seen the wee-woos on any of them though. You know,
Those little fucking nanners start showing up, you got problems.
I haven't noticed any of those yet.
I hope
And
not.
I've been there every day.
quickly.
Whoa.
As soon as you see them.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Take it
I'm
outside,
in
put it
there,
in a
dude.
bag.
I'm hands on every day. So I think they're females
Me too, I'm
because
kinda handsy.
they came out of my female box, and I got female and autoflowers, and on the side of mine.
Came out of what? Came out of my female box.
Pause.
Sorry.
So, you know, you get them so tall, and then you can flip them. You know, so that's what I do.
Night Sparks.
Nice boys.
So what you been up to?
Chilling. Been sitting at home. with
You've
the
been doing
kids.
some fishing though, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Who,
I'm trying.
Yeah.
who likes fishing? Drop
Right.
drop a little fishing rod.
Have you been out to Salt Fork?
Yeah, bro.
I love that place.
I love going out
I
there.
know.
The muskies hit out there. The striped bass hit out there.
Yeah.
The walleye hit out there. It's just a great.
It's peaceful as fuck out there, dude. You can go get lost.
Bro, I've
you
got
could.
200 poles up there. I still ain't been fishing once this summer yet.
I took me and my granddaughter snuck off there last couple weeks. Well, I want to take my granddaughter there,
My next
but
day
we all
off,
went there
boys.
with swimming, and I want to take my granddaughter there.
I like going out there when it's overcast, bro. Because man, the walleye and the striper is jumping out there.
Well, we went out there
And
like
they're big too.
Yeah. later in the day when it was so hot. That's when we went.
It's still a good day to catch some bass though. When you go in the evening when the sun's going down, bro, that's the perfect time to go bass fishing.
Right.
My biggest argument, he still wears Jordans.
So what?
I can't forgive you for it. I just can't. It's a thing.
I have yet to walk in the water in a pair of Jordans this year. I got to do it just for you, and I got to take a picture when I do it.
That hurts my soul. when
I'm gonna
you
take a
do
picture.
that.
I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you, like I do.
Yeah.
Because
every
then I know
fucking
you got
time.
funk foot.
No, I
It
don't.
ain't that.
Oh,
Bill,
wet foot,
did you
dried
see,
out.
Did you see the shoes that Bill killed at the rave?
Oh, bro,
I
he'll
mean-
go into this, but yeah, he just funk.
Tennis shoe. Oh yeah, a pair of LeBrons, dude. He
But
thugged it out all
tromps
weekend.
through all of it though.
Because
I'm-
He never had a pair of boots.
Because I'm not wearing a pair of boots, you got me fucked up. First of all, I don't look right in a pair of boots. Second of all, Them bitches
Who cares
is
what
heavy.
you look like? You're fishing.
they're
The
heavy-
fish don't care what you got
they're heavy,
on.
bro. They're heavy. And
You
I
could be
like-
naked. You might catch more.
They're heavy, and I walk through the water.
He don't know. He don't have no rubbers.
Yes, I do.
You met him?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He don't have no rubbers,
Yes, I
Mr.
do.
12
I got
kids.
a pair of waders, but I only use those when it's cold outside. And I'm
See, he don't even use rubbers when he's fishing.
Right.
Only when it's cold outside. I'm not standing in the water in the cold. I will if I got the waders on though.
That's fine.
That's good for trout fishing. Though.
So the only protection he wears is sometimes for fishing.
Yep.
I like it.
Any
I like
other
the cut,
time, I'm
G.
just balls deep, bro.
I see this in Jordans.
Yeah.
All I gotta know is he wears rubbers in the water.
Sometimes.
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 Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
when it's cold.
Not ever other times.
Yeah.
Chem dogs for Chem dog. Okay, decent. I like Chem dog. I like it. It makes me want to sleep like real hard at the end.
Yeah.
I went fishing like 2 years ago. I think we had a good time. Only thing that went wrong was the fact that we were driving back, saw a black bear come.
That's a bad thing. I had a family of bears living outside my cabin on
That's
vacation.
right. I was fixing to say,
bro.
how's
Like,
Boo Boo and Yogi doing?
We was on
You know
the
what I mean?
phone. He's
That's
like,
why I was
check
fixing
this
to- I was
shit.
fixing to mess with him. Yeah, I was fixing to ask you.
I smoked a blunt with a black bear.
Did you say hi, Boo Boo and Yogi, while you were there?
Bro, look, he calls me, FaceTime. Blip. Yo, G, what up? He's on vacation. We're talking back and forth.
Just a bear.
Ramble. And he's like, no shit. And I was like, what? And he's like, hold on. And I was like, what? And he's like, hold on. And I'm like, man, what are you seeing? Turn the thing around. I'm nosy. Finally, he's like, there's a fucking, he said, there's black bears over there, baby, mama.
Just hanging out.
Bro.
There was 4 of them.
And then he's like, man, I hope she comes off that hill. I was like, man, you better watch what you wish for. 2 seconds later, he's, man, please come off the hill. She acted like she was going to, and she's like, no. And then she's like, yeah, okay, I'm coming down. And he's just, and I'm like, look, now look what you did. Like that, now, that's your ass.
Existing.
He's sitting there smoking a fucking blunt. He's like, do you want me to get video footage of the bear? I was like, yes! What do you mean? Hang up with me. That's content. And he's like, all right, I'm doing this for you, dog.
That's content doing this for you, dog.
He goes over, so I was trying to get Spike Lee angles from a fucking bear.
Yeah.
I was probably 10 feet from the bear, bro. Yeah. I could have reached out and touched that bitch.
He's over there like getting. I was like, I didn't mean that.
I
Use your
wanted
zoom.
to-
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
She left him in a
use
fucking
your zoom,
tree.
dude. Don't actually zoom.
She
dude.
left him in
Right,
a tree
like,
and went
yeah.
off. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, dude.
Bro, that bear probably walked.
If Dave was with her, bro, she would have been nuts.
Oh, probably.
Oh, dude,
Probably.
yeah.
I got
thing went up-
videos of them trying to get into a cabin, bro. Like, she was for real beating on the fucking window. You can hear it in the
no,
video.
dude,
She's
the
pounding.
last thing you would have saw was her, you know?
Bro, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was wild.
You can watch in the video. She walks up to the trash can thing, and it's supposed to deter them. She opened it up like the trunk of a car.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah, she just grabbed the end of it, bro.
Like she was getting
and
the
she
fridge.
Just, she just lifted that bitch. Like she just, she pressed it for real. Just
She looked like
I
she was getting into a
what
deep
the
freezer.
fuck?
I'm Yogi's friend.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I
That's
couldn't
funny.
fucking believe it.
just taking shit out, just throwing shit.
That's all I wanted to
Nah,
see.
not this. All right.
I didn't give a fuck about the entire trip. I just wanted to see a motherfucking bear. Like,
Until-
I saw 4 of them.
But like I told him, it also had been some shit because they had like this like little second deck thing. That's where our conversation started, and it was real cool, nice view before he walked down to go smoke. There's a tree right off to the side of the thing. Wouldn't have been some shit. He'd been out there sitting there last morning. They're there getting his morning blunt in, sipping on some coffee right before you take that morning poop. You know what I mean? Right before you're ready to leave the house.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Yogi's up in that fucking tree beside you, like, what you doing? Ready to reach out and boop, boop. That'd have been some shit.
Can I pet that dog?
He said, I gotta boop the snoot. I could see Brittany pulling him back and him like, come here.
I wanted
see
to so bad.
That's funny.
I could
The
totally
park ranger
see it.
yelled at me, like she rolled up on an ATV and screamed at me and was like, "You need to get back. You're too close." I was like, "Bro, chill. I'm fast. Like, I'm quick as fuck, boy. You gotta relax."
Yeah.
Like,
He said, I'll hit him with that hot tuah. I mean, jujitsu. You would be like a toothpick to it, though.
that's why I won't worry about me.
I'm not saying like you ain't like scrappy. I'm
It
not
would
saying
eat-
you couldn't
it
take
would-
it and
it would
stand
eat
up. But if
you-
it gets a hold
Our-
of you,
our-
Eat
Plug,
you
what's
before
up?
it ate me.
Art plugs in the chat.
Michael Alisea, what up,
The
Bubba?
bear would eat him before it ate me.
I don't think so. 'Cause we're talking about you here.
I
This
do.
dab's for you,
The
Art
bear
plug.
is gonna pick his teeth with me. That's it. I'm nothing good. There's no You get no goodie points eating me. No protein. You get no nourishment. Nothing. There's nothing
That's it.
there.
I got nothing for
You
you.
know what I
I
mean?
got
Like
nothing
there's
for you.
nothing there.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
it, yeah.
strapping him to my
That's
chest
it.
and we're just gonna walk.
You might as well not even try to eat me before you go
Yeah.
hibernate because
No.
you're gonna go right back out for more.
I'm hanging pork chops around his
Yeah, that's it,
neck.
yeah.
Floor anyway.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm not a full course meal, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna hang
I'm
some
not
pork,
even a 2-course
I
meal.
probably couldn't even be an appetizer.
pork
Yeah,
chop
yeah.
necklace.
Yeah.
hanging
What's
over
that
there.
gonna do?
Entice
That's
him.
gonna add maybe an ounce to me.
But I just
Yeah.
have to get away. He's not gonna. He ain't gonna track me down after that.
I'm-
I just gotta get away. That's
Yeah.
all.
It's gonna bypass me and that pork chop.
I said pork chop necklace. That
It's
means
gonna
it's gonna look like a
bypass all-
puka
it's
shell
gonna-
necklace
It's gonna
of pork chops.
No. It's gonna bypass all that.
I listen. I beg to differ.
Nah.
I beg to differ.
That's got to be a hell of a way to go. Eating alive.
Oh, dude.
I mean, no
I
way.
wouldn't know.
No way. Fuck that. No,
he wouldn't
dog.
even get his butt licked.
God, bro. I
He couldn't handle
I would. I would. That's
cool.
why I got the.
Cool.
That's why I got the S24, so I don't have to get that close to bears.
Facts. You just.
You know what
But
I
I
mean?
like it close.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's the fun.
Uh-uh.
You know what I mean? It's the fun.
Fast as fuck.
You're
that's
in a
right.
white. You're in a
But
white chick.
that ain't my
I
case.
wanted to
I
loop it.
wanted to see, you know, I wanted to see them in their natural habitat, and I did. It was great. It was great. It was.
Checking out your trash.
I wish it.
Yeah.
That's not funny
I mean,
because I walked out one morning and found the trash can in the driveway.
They
I was
came over and
yeah,
was like, I smell
what
you,
the
little
fuck?
one.
They're like, oh, it was a raccoon. That was not a fucking raccoon. I'm sorry.
To move the whole trash
Yeah,
can.
like, and from where it moved, like, dude, they
They
opened
can knock it over, but they ain't doing all
It
that.
had to open the thing, like whatever it was, opened it up, reached in, grabbed the trash can, and drug it out, and then out into the fucking driveway.
That's
Like
fine.
it wasn't a raccoon doing that.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's just not happening. A 2-pound raccoon's not moving a 20-pound fucking trash can. It's not happening. Because they put cinder blocks in the bottom of them bitches.
Well, I mean,
Trying to keep things from picking them up
what,
and throwing
what,
them.
what did you say? You wanted to go see them in their natural habitat?
I did. It was cool. I almost asked them if
You
they
didn't
wanted
have
a kid.
to. They came
I
to
tried,
you.
I tried to give them another cub for real.
That raccoon
It sounds like they
Hey,
came. They
listen,
came
I
to
don't
you.
know. I feel
If
like
my son would have went in the woods with them bears, he'd have came out with 4 pelts.
Zeke would have. Yeah, Zeke could handle
It
his
ain't even
own.
no. I'm Maverick.
Mav,
Maverick would
yeah.
have came out with 4 pelts.
Matt would look at him. My juice, my drink,
He wanted
my
to
juice.
He wanted-
That's it. He's gonna say it,
That's game off.
and then he don't swing on it. That's what'll happen.
That fucking kid likes to swing on people.
Randomly too. He'll wait till at least expects it.
My
Sneak
sister,
attack
bro,
his
if my
toe.
sister's in my house and he sees her, first thing he does when she makes it to the top of the steps, as soon as she crests the steps, bow! Just swinging. Every time. Every fucking time.
He said, "Should have had a V8." Oh, you got me this time. You got me this time. I wish people would get mad at me if I swung at them like
I
that.
gotta yell at him. You know, it's like 2 little
That's
fucking
one benefit
kids.
to being the kid, you know.
Yeah, no fucking dude, listen. They were outside playing in the rain yesterday or last week, bro. The kids were, and I tell you what, the joy on their face of just standing out there with no fucking. They
Right,
had
and I
no
hate being in the rain.
responsibilities. No, nothing. They was just smiling away. You could tell the look on their face. The only thing they was worried about was what type of juice box they was finna drink when they got in the house. Like they weren't worried about shit.
I miss being.
I wish I could have that.
That's
They were so fucking happy. I was like, please, can I be that happy just one more time in my life?
For anything.
Anything.
Any
Just
reason.
one fucking time, please.
Yeah.
No,
The last time I was that happy, bro, they weren't alive. They weren't breathing. They weren't even thought of.
No facts. That's pure. I have no responsibilities.
Nothing. No worries in the fucking
No
world
worries in
at
the
all. They
world.
ain't gotta get up for shit. They ain't gotta do shit. They
From-
can get sick and love it.
I had to get my fucking shit together right quick and in a fucking hurry. So,
Man.
It's
because
that-
mine was ready or
well,
not.
it's knowing that something happened, it was taken care of. You know what I mean?
Right. So
Yeah.
If you
just
got
me.
sick,
True,
somebody
true.
had your back.
Troy
if something
Swagger, what
happened,
up?
somebody had your back, whether it was mom or dad.
Yeah,
You
you're
know what I
right.
mean?
You're right.
So that's gave you that sense of security that you didn't have nothing to worry about. You didn't have to worry about money. You didn't have to worry about
No,
place
I
staying,
was
no
gonna-
food,
I
no
hustled.
clothes. That was all there. That was
As
all.
a kid, you didn't have to worry about
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a job when I was in school, so I mean, I had my own money. I mean, they paid for everything, but I had my own money. I've always hustled.
And my son's 25, and I told him, I know.
I would kill.
My 7-year-old granddaughter is a fucking spitting image of his ass and twice as intelligent.
That's my daughter, and I mean, that's all my kids, really. They're all
My
way
son and I
smarter
want to
than
get
am.
her
I'm cool with that.
intelligence actually tested, but we're kind of scared.
See, Sadie's really smart. Like, my kids luckily take after her, because I'm a
Because my son
dipshit.
was had Rhodes Scholar kind of smart potential.
Fuck yeah.
He's got a good job with the county and the state right now at 25 years old. Man.
Hell yeah.
He helps kids that are younger than 21 years old in like a 7 or 8 county radius.
Hell yeah.
People can provide any resources they need. He's like a young people caseworker. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean? He helps them out of bad situations.
That's important.
You know,
work,
if they're
especially when you do it right.
addicted, he provides resources and helps them.
Hell yeah.
You know, our pantry is one of his resources now.
Speaking of
You know
which,
what I mean?
let them know.
Huh?
Let them know about the pantry.
Oh, food pantry.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah.
other hustle. So, my other love in life, besides my wife of 25 years.
Lee, love you.
The green M&M. Yeah, we have a food pantry in Smithfield. It is twice a month, the second and third Thursday of every month. We have fresh produce every Wednesday morning. And the pantry is from 9 a.m. to noon. You have to live in a $10 radius. Or, you have to know, you come volunteer and I can hook you up. Nobody leaves, none of our volunteers leave empty-handed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if you have children, you know what I mean? We try to help everybody out. Last pantry, last time we served 322 families. Okay, when I first started 14 years ago, we were serving 180 a month.
You're doing church
And
work.
we were doing
as a stoner?
187 family. We did 187 families in one day. So we bring in anywhere from 25 to 35,000 pounds of food a month on a truck that comes in from Grove City, from Mid-Ohio. Mid-Ohio Food Collective is the biggest food pantry in Ohio. They take all the donations from Kroger, is a major contributor, and some others, and they have like a 500,000 square feet warehouse in Grove City
Hell yeah.
where they store all this, and that's where our produce comes from on the truck too, that I get twice a month.
See, and that's awesome.
It's just good, but the thing is, all these guys that I worked for, were 60 and above,
Right.
50 to 60 and above, or they were handicapped and only could do so much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so those older guys are dying out, and the plug for replacements is not filling the bar as much as these old guys are dying out and falling down.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the need is more, but the volunteers are few. You know what I mean?
It seems like y'all are busy as hell every freaking week, so.
Dude, it's all the time, man.
All
It
the
really
time,
is, because
bro.
I do all the paperwork. Plus, we have a seniors volunteer corps there through through the state of Ohio as well. That is over 60, and I take care of all the hours and all that stuff too for all that as well.
Hell yeah.
Even though I'm not eligible, but we have like 30 volunteers that are over 60.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah.
I take care of all that paperwork. I take care of all the stats. I take care of all that stuff, man. You know?
See, and that's.
And I do it because I'm able to. And I know Bill has said it, and it's like I told him, and not me who.
Right.
Bill said, I like that. I'm going to use that. And then when he said it, that's, if not him, who's going to do what he needs to do there?
Right.
Except him.
Because
Who
nobody
knows
else
how to
stepping
do
up.
it?
Yeah, nobody else.
Nobody else going to step up and do what he needs to do,
Facts.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Because it's awesome. And the fact that what I like about you, and I'm going to go ahead and say.
And I try to apply all my skills that I learned through my leadership skills and all that stuff that I have in the cloud too, because I do all the financials and all that stuff too. You know what I mean? I've been part of businesses, and I've done this this business shit before. You know what I mean? So just I try to apply both to what I do. You know what I mean?
But you're still heavily active in like your church and shit too, even though you still
Absolutely.
do activism work.
Oh, yeah.
Do they give you shit about that?
Not as much
Honestly.
anymore because, you know, especially when I started preaching them to Genesis 1:29. You know what I mean? About God giving us all the herbs and the seeds to use as food and to use as we need to. You know what I mean? And I preached it to them. I said, you're not going to stand here and make me ashamed of something that God and I agreed on a long time ago. You know what I mean? If that's the one thing that you got on me to hate on me for,
Right.
Because you know I'm very public, because I am who I am on Facebook. Okay, that's me. You know what I mean? And so if you see all the stuff I do on Facebook, and the one thing you got on me is that I'm a cannabis patient and I'm loud and proud about it. You got
You're a drug dealer.
You need to be there more. You need to be there more than I do. Okay. And so I stepped away from the eldership this year, and I let somebody else who I very well trust in my spot. And I'm on her committee, which means I still do everything I do for her.
Right. You
So
just
I'm
don't have
basically, she's basically, I'm basically under her. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I still do everything I do. She just knows about it. And so, and you know, that way I could focus on the food pantry more, because that's where I first started.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how I got recruited to the church, was through the food pantry. So it's kind of coming full circle in that way, because they need me there more now than they did, 5 or 6 years ago.
Right. No, I just like I said, I'm not a religious person, so I don't have anything to base it off of. But the people around me that I know that are still very active with their churches and shit like that, and they don't run it down your throat, but they also they're still understanding.
That's why I can understand your song with "Right My Wrongs," because, dude, when I was hanging upside down, paralyzed,
Not overly judging,
and that Spanish guy was talking in my ear, telling me I was okay. He was that pastor behind me. He got out of his car and ran all the way to my window. He's the one that seen me flip. He also rode in the helicopter all the way with me to the medical center in Shreveport, in my ear, telling me, you're all right. You're still alive. God's got you. I thought it was an angel, dude. I thought it was fucking gone, dude. Okay? So I knew that if I got out of this fucking chair, that I was going to be doing something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So I should have been gone already. So I got to try to do something that, in my way, my own self repays the second chance that I've got now.
See, and that's where I'm at with what I do. I feel like the more people that I either
my life before I got hurt wasn't near as Christian as weed infested as it is now. I did a total people, placing things 180 after I got, So I try to, in a way, I'm trying to, in my own way, try to right some things that I should not have been doing,
And that's, I feel like I've ruined a lot of lives with the shit that
and
I've
try
told.
to repay some people who are not here for me to say I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's just, and that's why I try to do what I do, and that's why I do it as hard as I do, because I know I can only do it for as long as I can.
And the people that we can educate with this and that we can impact with it, and because a lot of people don't know where to turn, especially if you're still actively in addiction or anything even of the sort. If you stay in that constant cycle and you don't have anybody from the outside talking to you, you're never gonna leave that cycle. Even if you go get clean and come back, that's all you know is that circle.
That's all you know.
And you just continue to fall back into
That's all
it.
you
You've got to
know.
find somebody that has been through it that you can see, said, okay, he went and did this, this, and this. If I can
Yep.
give you those steps and at least save you that fucking headache, I want to be the person that I didn't have.
You also got to be that one who sees somebody when they're backsliding and say, "Hold on, dog. You need,
And be afraid
and
to
say,
call
and
that out.
not be afraid to say, "Hey, dog, you fucking up."
You know,
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
it takes one to know one, like
Yeah,
you say. You know what I
facts.
mean? And
You
you
can't
can
bullshit.
tell. You can't hustle a hustler.
facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And so it's why I'm in my homie group, man. Because if I see some shit going on, I'm fucking saying something.
What kind of homie would you be if you didn't tell the homie they was fucking up?
No, that's the problem. A lot of people have those people around them that won't tell them they're fucking up.
And
Those people let them fuck up until they really, really fuck up.
Yeah, but when you can see their shit expelling over, you know what I mean, into your life, into other people's, and it affects other things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it becomes a problem that needs addressed. You know what I mean?
And I told all those lies. You know what I mean? So I understand what it's
Exactly.
like. I know what it's like
Exactly.
when you really finally have fucking changed, but you can't tell people you changed because you've already told them that a million times. And you've already showed them that you didn't.
Yeah.
So I like being that one person that's going to say, okay, you know
Do it.
what? You fucked
Do
up
it.
12 times. I got you. You know what I mean? Like
Do it. Don't tell me.
I got you.
Do it. I've posted so many times that it's about how you move. It's about what you do. It says so much about who
I
you
say
are
what I mean and mean what I
rather
say.
than what you tell anybody. It does. You gotta. If you want people to see you move without saying anything,
I show up.
show up and show up loud. Just don't say nothing. Just fucking be there, man. You know what I mean? If your dude needs you, fucking show up. You know what I mean? No matter where it is.
Yep.
You know, I mean, Bill and I went and got the fucking first weed machine in January, almost in fucking Indiana, doing a fucking snowstorm. You know what I mean? Because I told him, dog, I'll be there. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. You know what I mean? Because I'm fucking crazy. Well, fucking go. Let's go. You know
Every
what I mean?
time he's broke down,
And
we
so-
go get him.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
We
gotta.
go get him.
Loyalty's a big fucking thing, man. You gotta show up, man.
I followed that man all over Ohio on
And so-
foot, door to door.
And that's-
All over Ohio, every day, every town, and I was keeping up with his numbers with signatures.
There are things that in life that you need to be loyal to. You know, if you're loyal to this, be loyal to this. Okay?
Facts.
Because if you can't be loyal to your food pantry, if that's your thing, if you can't be loyal to your squad, if that's your thing too, you can't possibly be loyal here.
The cloud,
Okay.
the dabbing with
Because
dads,
it
this whole
just-
thing is that's my
can't.
food pantry.
You can't. You gotta have something like you feel you're helping people, giving back in your own way. That's your thing.
Social
here.
media
And this
is
is
my-
mine.
this
and
is
the
my food
pantry's and the
pantry.
pantry's mine. You know what I mean? Because I can refer people to other services through there too.
Oh yeah. No, you
And
can
if,
help.
and if you're a religious person too, I can refer you. I can get you help there too. You know what I mean? I can get you help through the religious way, or I can get you help through the state or the medical field as well.
Yeah.
Those are programs I've developed through the food pantry now.
See.
Because it affects everybody anywhere. I don't know anybody who hasn't been affected by drug addiction,
Facts.
either personally or by somebody you love.
65 people, 4 years.
You know what I mean? So it's all the way, and you got to
Fine.
get to these local people that you serve. So what?
I have been legally dead 4 times with paperwork. That's why I said I have backslid so many fucking times. Like I fucked up a lot. Like it is what I'm on borrowed time. I know it. I've already had a heart attack.
That's what I mean.
Like
I mean, I feel like I'm on a second chance too.
I had to wear
You
a
know what I
Zoll
mean?
life vest.
I really do.
My heart kept trying to stop,
I really do.
and I did it to myself, shooting up. That's real facts. I don't hide none of that.
Yeah.
Trust me. You can let whoever say what they want to about me. If I didn't tell you, that shit didn't happen. Promise that. I have no reason to hide it. It's too easy on the internet to find out if you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was who I was. I was not a great person. I fully I was a good person. I had good morals, but I was fucking up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd never, intentionally hurt somebody, but I was fucking up. I was doing what I had to fucking do. And especially when the kids came along, at least luckily I always had a job, so I went out here robbing people. But was I moving shady? Yes. Was I moving slimy? Yes. Was I doing sleazy shit? Yes.
Yeah. And still doing it. Yeah.
And
still.
and that's why people you're drug dealers. Listen, first off, no the fuck I ain't, because I was. I ruined lives, which is why I don't feel I can make enough people laugh.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? I can educate as much as I want to. I enjoy making people laugh now. 'Cause I ain't hurting nobody.
I can't feel like I can give back enough.
Facts, and that's why everyone's like, "Oh, you're doing so great." I can't see it the way they can.
That's why
Because I'm still a piece of shit.
That's
you know
why
what I mean?
That's why I show up in my food pantry, even rain, sleet, snow, or shine. Fucking 0 degrees, man. I'm there.
Like
5 degrees, I'm fucking there.
I'm a
when
piece
it was
of shit with the best
95 out
intentions.
there, fucking humidity, I was there. You know what I mean? I can't give back enough to feel like that I could catch up.
Right. But at least I can make what I can right now. I've made amends. People have at least seen that, yes, we do change. People do recover. You can get your life back on track, and you can make one hell of a fucking difference.
And one thing I don't do is make my burdens other people's burdens. That's why I'm explaining to y'all now why I do what I do for me.
Facts.
But I want to be able to help other people get past theirs, you know what I mean? So they don't have to, you know, go through the same shit.
And that's why I'm so transparent.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna judge you. I am fucked up. I fucked up. I have fucked up. I will most likely fuck up again. So I'm not gonna judge you. You need to talk. We got you. And chances are, been there, done that. Understand? You're not gonna surprise me at this point.
So yeah, if you
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
If you live in Jefferson County and a little bit of parts of Belmont County and stuff, I can help you. If you're got a kid that's under 21, is fucking struggling, need some help, services, stuff like that, just I could probably help you there too. You know what I mean? We give a good sized food pantry. We give milk, bread, eggs, 18 count eggs too, dog. We ain't playing. Whole gallons of milk, big box of food, big box of meat. We have shrimp in our box. We have fish in our box. You know what I mean? We have pork. We give good stuff. Good shit. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, we give you some good stuff. You know what I mean? So all you got to do is live in our area. And but if you're in need, and you got kids, and I can help anybody at one point in time. You know
So
what I mean?
if you don't want to tag people in this, that's fine. You can simply send them his information.
But if you're looking for something to do for a worthwhile organization, you ain't got shit to do, give me a shout. Come talk to me. We need to get together. Yeah. Even if it's an hour, if it's for 4 hours, hey, come get some.
Give me a
I'll hook you up, man. I got anything, any kind of pretty much food you like. I mean, within reason.
I want what they keep in the bag.
Yeah, right.
That's what we get. Actually, that's the volunteers. The volunteers are treated much better than just what the client. That's just what the clients get. We're treated a little bit better. We get the stuff the extras, so to speak. You know what I mean? We got some other things that come in, that are non-perishable. I've seen iPhones come through there. I've seen headphones come through there. I've seen shoes come through there. I've seen boxes of makeup come through there. Dude, I'm telling you, we get the extra stuff. That's why, you never know what's going to come on that truck. Because we order anywhere from 10 to 20,000 pounds every 2 weeks.
And they just throw whatever on there?
No, we order it, but they're very vague about what's in some of those boxes. They may say makeup, you know what I mean? But it's going to be in a big banana box, and it's going to be a variety of fucking all kinds of makeup. And that dude, women, oh my god. Okay, you want to see? That's another show. Let's not even get into that. And then we get all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And then we got, we're working on upgrading right now. We're supposed to upgrade all the electric there.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you. So, anybody good at writing grants, come see me, please. If you know how to write grants, if you know what to do with grants, come see me. If you know anything about that, or spread the word.
Tag them.
Yes. Yeah.
Could make some shit happen.
Yeah. I mean, for real.
So how long have you walked almost like unassisted? Like, you know what I mean? How long after your accident did you walk?
I
like,
started
unassisted
walking
with shit?
totally unassisted in 2009. No, 2009, yeah. Right when I moved back up here the second time. Because I moved here in 2000, then I moved back to Alabama for 6.5 years or so. And then I moved back here in 2009. That's when I started getting out of my last foot braces and things like that.
Oh yeah.
So
what was that like? Especially like the transition.
I started with the cane.
The meds from the weed.
The meds from the weed. That was something that was a transition. Anybody who does that, please do it slow and let your body adjust. You know what I mean? To how much weed you need to supplement or whatever for what you're getting off your meds.
Because
for.
you
Please,
will have acute
don't
withdrawal
just
symptoms.
yes, just don't drop it. Do it slowly. Okay, and then, well, that's what I did. I took Valium, I took muscle relaxers, baclofen, I took, I had Vicodin, I had Percocet, which I found out I was allergic to, and that's how I found out I
Me
was
too.
allergic
I
to
always
it.
broke out in handcuffs.
Yeah, well, itches, hives, so yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I had the tackle box, dog.
I broke out in orange.
Now it's this, but this used to be a pill bottle box, like this, just like this. Because I had to take something to counteract that, to counteract this, because I was paralyzed. See, on my body, I can't feel pain at all. On my skin, like that's why I got all the ink, dude. I'm inked up all the way. You know what I mean? I can't feel no pain. I sat for this tattoo for 7.5 hours. Just dragging. Go to work. We smoked 3 blunts. It lasted till sunup. And then we did the same thing to this. Just hit me, go. That's why I told Art Plug, how much ink you got? You owe me about 5 years of birthdays coming up. You know what I mean? I said, let's go, dog. You know what I mean? I can't feel it anyway. Let's
He
go.
said run it.
That's it. You know? And so, that's not that's a blessing and a curse, but it's called Brown-Séquard syndrome because I can't feel heat and cold either. So I gotta make sure the shower's right temperature and all that stuff, you know. And then if I hit myself somewhere, I gotta make sure, or I can hurt myself and not really know it. You know, so that's little things I had to learn as I've started venturing out in the world, unassisted.
Well, that's why I always
But
use your
that's
story
why you
and
gotta
Jody's.
compensate. That's why you gotta compensate, because cannabis, I've had a high metabolism my whole fucking life, man. I was 185 pounds soaking wet in high school. 5'9", 185. I was a high school quarterback. And then my old man died when I was 13. I only made it 3 years. And then I dropped out of high school. It was work or fucking
Starve, right.
straight up. Because dad benefits wasn't getting it, and mom was working at the VFW, dog, and money was tight. So I started, a year later, I went to work on the boats. I didn't get I went right back and got my GED at 26 after I got hurt. Passed it the first time. Next 6 months later, I was in school. So.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, my old man passed away at 13. 42 years old. Heart attack.
See, that's what scares me to death, man.
That's why I went and got tested. Because nothing was going on, man. My uncle buddy died at 50. Heart attack. So I went and got checked. And the doctor said, did you come to me for something? Is your heart? I said, no, nothing. It's just a family history. You know what I mean? It's 47 years old. You know, I'm waiting on the, you know, I know it's a long time anyway. You know what I mean? And so I went and got all fucking scoped and all that shit. And come to find out, you know that valve, that feed that goes over your heart? I got mine goes under your heart. And it's a genetic defect. Okay? So yeah, I gotta take meds that helps keep that going. It's also called the Widowmaker.
Uh-huh.
If you've ever heard of that heart attack before.
Yep.
Okay?
And since I'm already pre-exposed
And the doctor, he
to
was
it.
amazed that, he goes, did you come in here, you have a chest pain? I said, no. Not at all. I still don't. I still really don't. Sometimes I have a little chest pressure, but I drink root beer and burp it out or fart it out, man. It's usually just gas, you know what I mean? I mean, for real. Would never have
No,
that
if it's
problem.
a heart attack, you know.
That's what I mean,
You
yeah.
know what you're having.
Because I know people who have
There's
had it.
not
My
a
brother's
question.
had too, so I kind of know. You know, my family's just
That was one
bad
of the
fucking
scariest
genes,
things
dude.
in the world.
So that's another reason why I try to hustle and try to do what I can do That's why I tell people I don't get a day off, man. If I get a migraine and I'm chilling at home, that's my day off. But I'm still in fucking pain. You know what I mean? If I get a day off and shit, it's with running around with these guys. So when we go to July, when we go to these places,
And he walks the whole time.
I
God,
do
he
it,
has
but
had
I
enough.
don't feel like I'm working because I'm having too much fun, because I know fucking everybody. All these are my friends and my homies. I know all these guys. You know what I mean? So that's another reason. That allows me to come back home and
Patrick, love you, bud.
and stay humble. Because people are like, dude, I've been following Lil White since, dude, back in the day. I can't
He's cool
believe
as shit.
I said, yeah, dude, here, check out this picture we took together. Check out this, he hit my bong, dude. They're like, oh, they humble me. You know what I mean? So,
We get to do some really cool shit behind this weed shit.
and
You
it
know
ain't
what
that,
I mean?
it's the picture of us smoking with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
That's the one that caused all the shit in my life. I said, well, at least they picked a good picture to be mad at. You know what I mean? Jelly Roll does draw some combos, son. You know?
Listen,
So-
that man gives fat guys like
But it
me
ain't
hope.
that. But you can't say that
Period.
He's not the perfect example of redemption. Why are you mad at me for having joy with a man who represents God's redemption?
Right.
And that's what I told him. And I haven't heard a fucking word since.
Listen, you're going to have a hard time telling me that what I do is wrong. You have an even harder time telling me
Well,
that
it's
Jelly
not
Roll
that.
ain't
It's
shit.
just, man, you know what I mean? You gotta fuck with me about that one thing, man. And you don't see all the good stuff I do?
Right.
Man, you know, I don't need to be friends with you. I don't need to be friends with you anyway.
Everybody judges everybody from their one.
And there is not a harder working group of stoners
So,
anywhere.
Facts.
Anywhere.
But it's not. That's not even a fault. Like that's. I don't even see that.
People will find a reason to hate just because you want to do good shit. More money we raise for the Salvation Army, we should have raised it for this
Yeah.
one. The more fucking benefits we do, the more people we help, the more fucking anything that we do, there's always that one other thing we could have done or we should have done, or we're just doing it for clout. Like we don't get enough clout doing all the other dumb shit that we do online.
yeah, I know.
And all of that just brings, all of that is just a big wide net to pull everybody towards the activism side of this.
Yeah. And,
Look at me, look at me. Oh, by the way, cannabis does not hurt people the way they say it does.
yeah.
Back to your scheduled programming. And if we can make you laugh, we can make you think.
Yeah. You cannot convince me that cannabis does not save lives.
Not when
Yeah,
I've seen
it
it
has-
do too much good.
Now, I have heard all the debates about the psychosis and stuff.
That's bullshit.
I've heard. Oh, hold on. Listen to me.
I've heard their explanation, but it's bullshit.
But I've heard all the sides about the negativity of cannabis. Okay. That's why when you build your grow outside, it's got to be a 6-foot fence.
it's gotta be
Because it's
locked
about
up.
the children. Okay. Because that's the same arguments.
can't get
That's all they've ever been using. Okay.
It's the only issue they have that they can
And
use.
so, once you know how to play the game, you know what I mean? And then you fucking realize that the guys you're trying to play the game with can change the rules anytime they want.
Facts.
Okay?
We know how to change the rules.
And so that's what you got to be able to do. When we decriminalize, we're not changing the law. We're just changing the rules of the penalty for that law.
You're essentially taking the teeth.
You're taking away the monetary penalty for that infraction.
Which thus keeps a lot of people out of fucking jail and out of the judicial system, period. We're not tying up money that's being paid to these officers dealing with this shit when there's how many people with the meth and the fentanyl being the issue. Why the hell we're still even having this discussion?
Remember. The one thing that will get you in trouble as a patient in Ohio is having a blunt roach in your fucking car.
Yep, it's an automatic DUI.
That's an automatic $150.
Point blank, you're getting DUI because it's already burnt.
It's burnt.
Don't have it rolled at all.
No. Now have it in your fucking containers. Don't have blunts rolled. Don't have roaches in your fucking car.
Make sure that container has your name on it.
You know what I
Point
mean?
blank and period.
Yeah, it don't matter what weed's in it. As long as
Make
it's
sure
your name's on it.
And put it in your trunk. Don't give them the I told you so moment, and we have nothing to worry about.
Mine's in a little cubby hole behind my back seat. I can't
Right.
get to it. I ain't putting it in the trunk. Fuck that. I want to feel like I'm getting away from with them or something. It's just my dabs. I can't be in a hot fucking trunk anyway.
Well, no facts.
So.
No, I get it.
And plus, I don't.
Good argument.
Plus, I don't really buy Ohio's concentrates. I'll be straight up because they are too expensive
For not enough of what you
and
want.
they suck. They suck, Ohio.
Tree bender, what's up, boss?
Okay,
How you doing, bro?
they just do.
They're concentrating.
And by the way, it's all THCA flower. Okay. Go to the dispensary and buy a bag of weed. On the back of it, it's going to say THCA. Okay? Just for your pop quiz of the day. The only thing that makes the difference is THCA becomes THC by this right here.
To that I say, you have to light a joint
And
to
so,
enjoy it.
that being said,
But that's where the whole growing thing. Again, can you just like burn it if you hold enough heat to it and continue to fucking try to light you? I mean, will it eventually ignite? Yes. And then you'll get a psychoactive effect. But when it still has all that water and shit inside those freaking buds, you're not gonna. It's just not concentrated that way. A kid can't touch it at any point in time while it's still growing and get any effect from it or anything happen to them at all because it's not active.
Yes.
You have to heat it up. You have to light cannabis in order to use it for anything.
Yes.
Like, period. You can't just pull off a nug, throw it in your mouth, chew on it, and catch a buzz. It's not how it works. You can go to a dispensary, take that, put it in your mouth. Nothing's going to happen. Put it in like a dip, hold it for hours.
Immunity.
It's not going to do anything to
Move
you.
my glass device around. I don't care. Some things they use for qualified immunity.
Right. You know what I mean? Like it is what, but that's why I tell everybody to get your medical card. Because even in a rec market, there's still certain things they're gonna fiddle with you about.
That's
your medical card.
But the thing is, a bong
Protect
in your
yourself.
car is the same thing as an open container. Because the recreational law was passed under the same rules as the alcohol and tobacco.
Yep. Which means
You cannot have your bong running around in your car. Qualified immunity don't mean shit. That's a DUI.
Yep. And they're gonna get you with it right now. They are trying
There
to
is
make
no
examples
qualified
of
immunity
people right
because
now.
if you're a patient, you're not supposed to be carrying a bong around anyway.
You're not supposed to incinerate.
And you know what I mean? If you're a regular rec patient, you're not good. That's the DUI. That's just the way the law's written, brother.
The only thing this recreation gives you is the ability to smoke on your property or other private property that you know the owner and can have. You have consent to smoke there.
And you're allowed to grow 6 plants if you're by yourself and 12 plants if there's 2 people, but it must be indoors, away from children, and it must be outside. If it's outside, it must have 6-foot fence all the way around your grow to prevent children from reaching your medical marijuana grow.
But I can grow cactus.
That is the law.
Right. My child's gonna get fucked up more from a cactus than it is the weed plant. Like
I can grow nightshades.
Venus flytraps.
I can,
You know what I mean?
I can grow poison. Like
That's DeWine's Ohio way. And he still wants to kick our balls before he gets out of office. So get ready, fellas. We still got to fight before we leave office.
Oh yeah, no.
Because I don't want somebody coming to peek in my shit.
Basically,
I'm not worried about my kids.
Well,
right.
that's what's gonna. But see, that's why he wants all of us to register. We can't possibly hire enough people to check everybody.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
But
It's that foot it's that Ohio way that DeWine still wants to have his foot on our neck some way. You know what I mean? He can't give us the freedom that we deserve and need. He still has to have that foot on our neck.
especially when I can make my own booze at home.
They don't have that authority no more though because the rec was passed. I don't understand how they got control.
But it's what do they call it? Amendment. It's a initiated amendment.
Yeah.
So that means
They're
that
allowed
it wasn't
to change shit.
it wasn't a constitutional amendment. So even though it goes before the voters, they're allowed to change it
federally
after it
legal.
passes.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
still allowed.
They're still allowed control to
Because it's
change
not
provisions,
federal. Once
and
it
they
goes
also
federal.
decide where the money goes. So in the original law,
Yeah.
they may say money. Oh, this money's going to go to addiction, or it's going. But no, it's going to go to police unions. It's going to go to the 911. Remember that shit?
Yep, they
Remember all
wanna
that? How
they
many
do.
people were in line to speak about money before the real shit got down? You know what I mean?
Oh,
all
everybody
their
was-
point people were up there looking for money. That's what this is really about, okay? That's why you're paying fucking $50 for a fucking tenth. Give me a fucking break, Ohio. Fuck you and your tenth, Ohio. Get with the rest of the fucking weed
We're
smoking
the
world.
only fucking state that has it. We're the only state that had a point system. You can get 2.5 ounces. Wait till you guys find out how much you're going to be allowed to get when you go to the dispensary in Ohio.
Yeah, what is it, an ounce?
An ounce.
You're allowed an ounce. That's it.
That is your cap
Yep.
a day.
What?
1 ounce.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
That's
And they're
wild.
sticking with the 2.83s. Basically,
Yep.
which is what DeWine and them wanted to begin with.
Yep.
They're making the recreation just
That's the money.
a super expanded medical program.
Well,
that
not
everyone
just
can
that.
take advantage
It's gonna. They're already raised medical prices, so that's what 10 or 15% on top of that
of. Yep.
is what rec people are paying.
Jesus.
Not only is Ohio gonna give you what you want, they're gonna bend you over as they give it to you. Okay?
Because we beat them at their own game and they're not happy about it. They couldn't cap the THC.
So they figured
we
since
shut all that
hey,
down.
oh, the people of Ohio spoke. Well, that's how you like these rules. We're fixing to change.
Instead of just, you know what I mean? Like, I understand change, like tying up loose ends, but all the other extra shit they're doing that they don't have to at all is literally just a power play.
Now it's about voters' rights. It ain't so much about the law. The people are spoken for the way the law is. And now they're wanting to go change it and fuck it up.
That's the way they read it was the way the people were okay with it.
The people that are worried about that are the ones we need to come out and speak out with us. If you came out and voted for this law, we're all strong and we proud. Come vote on it. Come with us and fucking and stand up for what they're trying to do to this shit. It ain't over. Okay? They're trying to murder this fucking law.
And they're close to doing it.
Okay? They're too busy taking away abortion and your First Amendment rights right now. But they're coming for weed.
They need to leave the weed the fuck alone, bro.
And that's the part that the federal government's finally ready to reschedule this shit. We're finally to that point where they're like, look, it ain't near as bad as cocaine and heroin and everything else that it's with. We know that. Everyone else knows it. But the fact that we still have people that either put their religious views or their own personal thoughts and opinions over the will of the people, that's more like what's happening here. So, you guys need to be sending emails if, like, you have any care about this at all.
Yes.
You need to be sending fucking emails like crazy. Make your posts. Show up to the State House if you're in Ohio. Let's see here. Just wait till petrodollar contract hits. Oh, listen, Bubba. The taxes are they're gonna be insane. They're already 18%, and they will go up more than that.
Yes, sir.
Promise that. Are they still calling Yes, they're still calling 2.8 or the 2.83s as an Ohio eighth.
Yeah.
The Ohio quarter is a 5.66.
They got it. They got some of those at $40-something, almost $50 an eighth. You buy 10 of those motherfuckers, you're paying almost $500 an ounce. Fuck you, Ohio.
Right. When 300 was
you know
already
what I
crazy.
mean? That's almost $8,000-9,000 a pound.
Yep. So, granted, you have the ability to smoke. That's absolutely true. You have the ability to grow. That's absolutely true. But what they did was we made it legal. It was illegal. We made it legal. They're making it illegal again unless you sign up to have them register it, and then once it's registered, then you have the state in your ass.
You're right.
Where it should be able to just farm a fucking couple plants. We have permission to do it. I should be able to grow it right next to my fucking tomato plant. There's be no issue.
That's it.
As long as no one turns you in for having fucking 100,000 plants. Leave people the fuck alone, especially with these prices.
I know.
People already can't afford to live, and you still want to micromanage what they can and can't save money on.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I mean, granted, if you qualify, have enough land, and you own that land, and you have the money to be able to farm it and make that happen, you should have the option.
You're going to give them free drugs through Medicare. You're going to give them free drugs through Medicare in fucking Costco quantities, but you're going to price them out of a market that is something that's better.
Yep, that's safer. Because there's no money in healing you.
Oh, it's all about it's all about the drug.
There is no money in heal people.
Yeah, there ain't no money in the cure. Yeah. The drug is the wants to be drugged. They don't want the weed guys being. They want to be your pimp. They want to be your drug dealer. Okay? Because you know why?
Fuck you.
Because you cannot sue the United States of America. It has immunity.
Yep.
Sovereign immunity. So if the government decides they want to fuck you up, there's nothing you can do about it.
Bend over and take it.
Okay? You just got to watch what's going on. They're already talking about fucking up the descheduling program, that descheduling they just did.
Yep.
The Republicans are already up their asshole about it. So even that's not done. It's not a done deal yet.
The part that drives me nuts is, again, alcohol. We know how bad it is. Tobacco. We know how bad it is.
How many gallons of alcohol can you make?
All kinds. They tried to hide 100 gallons in that fucking the first legalization bill. 100 gallons.
You know what I mean? How many gallons can you legally grow? I can have a still at my house.
No problem.
No,
I can blacksmith. I can have propane tanks and high fucking intensity fucking torches and fucking all kinds of shit over here. No problem.
Yeah.
That couldn't possibly go wrong.
No.
But I'm allowed to do it.
You're gonna blow up half a block.
Right. Soon as something fucking goes bad.
But I can't grow my own medicine. That would totally get me off my narcotics and all my meds.
But that plant, because again, you don't have to really. There's no chemically changing it.
No.
You can drink the goddamn nutrients.
It has to be little processed.
I mean, granted, they're probably gonna poop a lot, but you can drink all the fucking nutrients. So you can't show me the toxicity there.
Michelle, you can. I don't think you can legally buy clones right now, can you?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you got to kind of
clones.
know somebody about clones.
That is something where I believe the gifting is still kind of open
Yeah, the
ended.
gifting is still because I don't think they've.
Because
changed
that was
yet,
something
have they?
else that we wanted in this. Because
Yeah.
I should be allowed to say, "Hey, try this," and there shouldn't be an issue. That's
Yeah, I should be
mine.
able to give my friend. Yeah.
I own it. Like
Yeah.
I own it, especially if I grew it and there's no money involved. He doesn't
That's
owe
all.
anything
That's
for
all.
it.
That's all I wanted to do was
Right.
get a bunch of my friends who all grew, and at harvest time, whenever
Trade
and then
that
later
shit.
the cure was coming along, we'd say, "Here, you try this, you try that," and then share a few secrets. You know
And
what
there
I mean?
should be no issue
Having
there.
like a co-op in my home, and you know why?
Yeah, like, you want to start a criminal enterprise? No, I want to be able to hand my buddy a nugget and not
It
have
ain't
to worry
that,
about it.
but you can have private clubs where guys can get so fucking sloshed that guns come along. You know what I mean? And all
Right.
they got to do is slide a card in the door to get in. Bring their own booze. Why
And
can't
can
we bring
drink
our own
till
nuts?
And can drink till there's no fucking tomorrow.
That's it.
But cannabis is
Why
a
can't we
problem.
have video games and shit in there, pool tables and all that shit, and go in there and trade our weed? It's the same fucking concept.
smoke a joint and hit a fucking slot machine with people that like it? Like,
Yeah, with the machines in there and shit. Yeah,
smoke lounges should be 100% legal.
you know what I mean?
If a fucking bar is legal, why
Right.
can't smoke
Well,
lounge
if you're
be
gonna
legal?
treat it like alcohol, let's fucking treat it like alcohol.
Yeah.
Look how
It's
easy
what
it
we
is to get a
voted
liquor
for.
license.
It's what we voted for.
We could go get a liquor license this week.
Yeah.
If we found a building, we can get a liquor license this week.
Well,
Nate G, what up, girl?
those are. I don't know how much those go for right now.
But you know what I mean, nonetheless.
Yeah,
We can get a
we
liquor
would get
license,
through
no
less
problem.
hoops. We
But
would
you
have
gotta
less
jump
hoops.
through flaming hoops to get a
Yeah.
dispensary license.
Yeah, well, you
Make
got
it
to
make
show
sense.
you got millions first. You got to have proof. Proof of funds.
So even to try to just open up a small mom and pop shop,
And
you gotta
and
have.
the applications
But they do that so it keeps their people in position.
are $50,000, $60,000 non-refundable. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, and it keeps their people in play. Who they put there.
They tried to kick Jason Wilson out because he wasn't one of their players, and he tried to sue him for like $300 million.
Well, go, Jason, go.
Jason's a badass, bro.
Man, Jason don't fuck around, dude. When he wants
Shout
to do
out
something-
Paragon.
Yeah.
So happy that we get to work with those guys. Like, he is such a talented grower that their medical program, period, from their mission statement to the actual medicine they put out is top notch. All of it. Their prices unbeatable. Like, I'm telling you, get to know the Paragon name now because you're going to hear it a lot. It will
Yes,
be
you
a
are.
mainstream name.
Yes, you are. Especially if the universe blesses.
It
Yeah,
will
man.
be a mainstream name. I promise
So-
you. Paragon Development Group. When you see
Yeah.
that little, when you see the American flag with the dog tags, promise that is some of the best flour you are ever going to try and it'll be at the best price.
Yeah.
Veteran owned.
Gas.
I'm waiting on those Woodward dabs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I keep hearing they're holding them for wreck. We need to let those go. So,
But that being said, I hope you guys had a really good time tonight. If you guys enjoyed any bit of the song,
We love
I need
y'all.
you guys to show that
oh
all
yeah.
the love.
Yeah.
Share the hell
I
out
need
of
to run
this.
that up.
Song's fire.
I can't wait to drop that one. But thank you guys for coming and kicking it with us. I hope you guys had a good fucking time. I hope you enjoyed coming.
Dude,
over,
I had a great
Bubba.
time, dude. I always have a good time with my friends and my homies.
fuck yeah,
Always.
you do.
Always.
See you guys right here next time. Hopefully, the next chance we get, it's showing you guys our 4th of July banger.
Smoke weed, y'all.
It's gonna be fucking dope. Love, peace, chicken grease. Hit the rock, don't smoke it. Drive safe, wear condoms. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't touch me there. That's my no-no swear.